धर्म ध्वजा फहराएंगे, विश्व शांति के प्रहरी बनकर अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे। निकल पड़े थे अपने पूर्वज, धर्म ध्वजा को साथ लिए, गिरि कानन और सरिता सागर सभी पार कर फैले चले। लक्ष्य एक था उनके मन में, सकल जगत को आर्य करे। हम भी चल कर उसी मार्ग पर दुनिया का संताप हरे। विश्व शांति हम लाएंगे, बंधु भाव विकसाएंगे, अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे। संघ मंत्र की दीक्षा देकर अखिल हिंदू हम एक करे। समरस गुण संपन्न बनाकर नवजीवन सामर्थ भरे। वसुधा को परिवार मान कर दिव्य शक्ति के स्रोत बने। सशक्त हिंदू समाज फिर से दुनिया का आदर्श बने। हम अमृत के पुत्र जगत को शाश्वत सत्य सिखाएंगे, अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे। ताड़ित पीड़ित मानव को हम बंधु मान अपनाएंगे। एक सूत्र में बांध सभी को अपने साथ चलाएंगे। पथ से भटके अखिल विश्व को धर्म मार्ग पर लाएंगे। द्वेष कलेश भय मुक्त विश्व में समरसता सरसाएंगे। शांति मंत्र सब गाएंगे, सुख समृद्धि लाएंगे, अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे। विश्व धर्म के परिचायक हम धर्म ध्वजा फहराएंगे। विश्व शांति के प्रहरी बनकर अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे, अखिल विश्व में जाएंगे। नमस्ते।
परेश जी।
नमस्ते सबको। आज we are heading to the 14th session of our Vedic work, and this would have not been possible had it not been for COVID-19. COVID-19 situation has brought us to think about new ideas, और ये हमारा हर फ्राइडे को Vedic work रहते हैं अभी. So this was possible because of the COVID-19 situation. नहीं तो फिर अन्य normal चाका होती है, so probably we might not be having this session. Again, if you are back to our normal situation, आज Friday 7th of August, कल हमारा संघ शिक्षा वर्ग स्टार्ट होने वाले था on the 8th of August Saturday for 1 week. तो काफी सारे स्वयंसेवक would have been very busy with व्यवस्था में करने के काम में, so which is not happening because of the COVID situation as well. तो लेकिन एक गुड पॉइंट है कि COVID-19 सिचुएशन में हम ई प्लेटफॉर्म में हम सभी जुड़ सकते हैं. आज मेरा एक सौभाग्य है कि मैं परिचय देना चाहता हूं श्री चंद्रकांत जी का, विश्व विभाग प्रचारक ऑफ यूके. नमस्ते केन्या कार्यवाह दिवेश जी, केन्या कार्यवाही का जानकी जी, केन्या सहकार्यवाह कमल जी, अधिकारीगण, विश्व विभाग प्रचारक चंद्रकांत जी, प्रिय स्वयंसेवक बंधु और भगिनीगण। श्री चंद्रकांत जी was born in Jaipur, Rajasthan. उनका स्वयंसेवक 1975 में शाखा ज्वाइन हुआ, तो तभी से स्वयंसेवक है। Became a प्रचारक in 1990, यानी कि in the 15 years of संघ उन्होंने माइंड सेटअप कर दिया कि वो प्रचारक बनेगा, फुल टाइम शाखा वर्कर। Looks after Scandinavian countries and East Africa and is based in UK. 10 साल वो वनवासी यानी कि ट्राइबल एरियाज ऑफ रिमोट हिंदू टू प्रमोट हिंदू वैल्यूज एंड स्टॉप कन्वर्जन, तो 10 साल में ये भी उसने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। प्रचारक इन राजस्थान भी रह चुका है और तृतीय वर्ष शिक्षक, थर्ड ईयर ट्रेन्ड इन संघ शिक्षा वर्ग। उनके पास डिग्री इन मैथमेटिक्स एंड एज अ हॉबी has studied in depth of Mahatma Gandhi ji. He practices yoga and has a yoga instructor's course certificate. And he loves singing and is a very calm and soft spoken person. मेरा सौभाग्य भी है कि जब भी 2 दफा मैं यूके में गया हूं तो उनके साथ काफी मेरे के साथ संपर्क में मेरे को भी जोड़ देते और साथ में जाता हूं उनके साथ। तो चंद्रकांत जी, I now ask you to give us your मार्गदर्शन। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद परेश जी। Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes. Before we start, can I ask, is any particular reason we ask people to stop the video? Is any particular reason?
Just for the bandwidth issues.
Okay. Normally Zoom is okay with the bandwidth. ठीक है। केन्या के माननीय संघ चालक जी, कार्यवाह, अन्य अधिकारीगण, जानकी जी अवर कार्यवाहिका, नेशनल कार्यवाहिका, स्वयंसेवक बंधु, सेविका बहनें। This is the 14th session. So from last 13 session, it become like a Jnana Ganga of HSS Kenya. I also joined few sessions of the Karyakarta. It's an amazing journey. From today, maybe for 4 or 5 weeks, we will go about our Prarthana, Vishwa Prarthana. Most of us, since many years, we sing Prarthana in the Shakha. Few of our Karyakartas in the Kenya, our Praudhagana, our Mananiya Adhikarigana, might be the singing Prarthana since for 50 years, 60 years, continuous, every week. Our Shastras say, if one shloka or one prayer or one thought, if you say again and again and again for hundreds or thousands of times, it becomes mantra for that person. Mantra means manah trayate iti mantraha. When you feel down, that time which uplift you, that is mantra. मन को जो तारण करता है वो मंत्र है। प्रार्थना literally a mantra for स्वयंसेवक and sevikas. It's not mere some words we just speak. ऐसा नहीं है। प्रार्थना is a mantra for us. So any sincere स्वयंसेवक sevika, they should understand the meaning behind the mantra, meaning behind the prarthana. When we saying the prarthana in the front of the Bhagavad Dvaj at Shakha, on that time, what goes in our head, that is important. Many of our adhikari or our karyakarta, senior karyakarta, they say their experience Prarthana itself enough to keep a Swayamsevak Sevika on the dharma path till last breath. Prarthana itself enough. If you do the prarthana, if one does the prarthana with the meaning in the mind on the time of the prarthana. So meaning can be in the mind if you know the meaning. And the meaning, the two types of the meaning happen. Normally, Shabdarth, the meaning of the words. And the second, which is more right and more deeper, is Bhavarth. What is the whole idea behind that words? So this Vishwa Prarthana, what we say, when Shakhas started in the few countries outside India, Manani Bhideji was our pracharak. He requested Param Pujani Shri Guruji, we need some a separate prarthana, a different prarthana for the Vishwa Vibhag. Initially, the Bharat Prarthana we used to do. So then, Param Pujani Guruji gave the thoughts. So the divine thing with this Prarthana, the thought was given by Pujani Guruji, the second Sarsanga Chalak of Sangha. And then one of our Karyakarta in the Maharashtra is quite expert of Sanskrit. He did this poetry of that thoughts in some particular chanda, and it became our prarthana. And since then we're doing this prarthana. So the important aspect of these next 4 or 5 weeks, whatever we go with the prarthana, what's this idea behind these words? In each stanza, what exactly we want to say, to understand that idea is important. So there is no syllabus. We just go, and whenever our 35-minute happen or something, the time limit finish, we'll stop there, and from there we will start in next week. Let's start with this, the first stanza. Again, before the first stanza, if I remind, who we praying to in the prarthana, normally when we go to the mandir, in any mandir we go, we just stand in the front of the Bhagavan, we fold our hand, and we start praying. That's the mandir prarthana. So that pray is a conversation between us and Ishvara. A conversation between the Bhakt and Bhagavan. We're just talking. Sometimes maybe we don't know the shlokas, but any devotee, go to the mandir, fold the hand, Bhagavan sabko sukhi rakhna, अच्छा करना, या अपना कोई particular problem है, then they talk about that and उसको अच्छा करना. And this is the conversation between the Bhakt and the Bhagavan. In the Vishwa Prarthana, in the Sangha Prarthana, who are we talking to? So this is the conversation or the talking. We are doing this prayer to 1, Dharti Mata, Mother Earth, and 2, Ishvara. There is no other conversation in the Prarthana. So the first stanza goes for Dharti Ma. See the important point here. The first stanza of Prarthana is not for Ishvara. The first stanza of Prarthana is for Dharti Ma. The 4 lines is initial. Sarva Mangala Mangalyam Devim Sarvartha Sadhikam Sharanyam Sarva Bhutanam Namamo Bhumi Mataram. That is a Swayamsevak and Sevika talking to Dharti Ma. We starting our Prarthana with praying to Dharti Ma. Even Ishwar come in the second stanza. It's a message. We don't know where Ishwar lives. Most of us, even we haven't seen Ishvara. We know the Bhagavan is there. We haven't seen. Might be some Mahapurush on the screen, he or she seen, but I haven't. So हमको मालूम नहीं है ईश्वर कहाँ है, but we all know धरती माता यहाँ है, and धरती माता साक्षात ईश्वर का ही रूप है. This is the Hindu drishti to look towards the earth, look towards the nature. This is the background of this thought is this Hindu view to look towards the nature. धरती को हमने माँ कहा है. And again, this Ma is a unique aspect of Hindu Chintan. In Hindu Manisha, in Hindu philosophy, wherever the maximum sacrifice is there, those who live for the rest, motherhood is there. We see them as a mother. Dharti Mata, Mother Earth. Prakriti Mata. That's a Hindu philosophy, to look towards the nature. Prakriti Mata. Ganga Mata. Rivers just flow for the others. Because of the rivers, the whole crops or agriculture, everything is possible. Ganga Mata. Gaya Mata. Give us the milk. Gaya Mata. Tulsi Mata. जहां एक sacrifice है for the others. Even in our house, I do remember about my family. My father was like 50 years back, a master's in the 3 subject and very intellectual person. Mother, humble lady, maybe not that educated. Never she did some earning for the family or job or something. Her whole life to look after the family, look after the children, and to make sure the right sanskar in the children. And we all know, because of that, the great respect for the mother in Hindu philosophy. माँ यानी माँ का शब्द अंतिम है. माँ के words, they are the final words. This is normally happen in Hindu families. There's a very interesting factor if I mention to you. Adi Shankaracharya, 1500 years back, born in the Kaladi in the Kerala, wanted to become sannyasi. Just Ma was there, and Ma was, you are my only son, and it's difficult to give the permission to become sannyasi to the son. And that time Shankaracharya promised, I will come back in your last moments. Give me permission. I can't live without this sannyasi life. And Ma gave permission to become sannyasi. Shankaracharya attended the funeral of mother. This comes in the life of the Shankaracharya. Before Shankaracharya, in the sannyasi life, once a person is sannyasi, mean that is punarjanma of that person. This life is totally gone. Now you have no connection with the family. After Shankaracharya, in the Santa Parampara of Bharat, a new thing started, a new tradition started. A sannyasi can attend the funeral of Ma, not of Pita, not of Bhai, not of Bahen. Such a great respect for the Ma. Ma hai to sab kuch hai. So this a unique aspect to see the motherhood in the divinity. That's a Hindu aspect. धरती को देखते समय हमने उसको माँ कहा, संघ ने नहीं कहा. Not the Sangh is saying this. I think the Upanishad or Ved Kal is minimum 10,000 years back. If we follow some Vedic Kala Ganana, it may go in the millions of years. However, which is the latest science and the carbon dating system says, even if you follow that may be wrong, and maybe it's more older period. However, the shortest time period counted for the Vedic time period is around 10,000 plus years. In the Vedas, there is a shloka, Mata Bhumihi Putro Aham Prithivyaha. This comes from the Veda, from the Atharva Veda. Mata Bhumihi, this earth is our mother, and we all are the children. So ये माँ का जो concept है बहुत पुराना है, and maybe hundreds of these sort of stories we can discuss, but maybe one of the incident, if you remember how this feeling and the connection between the mother earth and the children. Vivekananda went in the Western countries, US, UK, Europe, became world famed, became like hero. And when he returned back, he returned from by the ship. There was no flights that time. So ship arrived at Colombo. So do remember that time Sri Lanka was part of Bharat. There was no separate country. Do remember these things brings so many new facts as well. The ship arrived at the Colombo Bandar, and Vivekananda came out. The local king and the people, they are there gathered to welcome Vivekananda. Before Vivekananda reached there and accept their fool malas and garlands and everything and their celebration, Vivekananda just that the sand of the beach he just sat down on his knees, and like a child play in the mother's lap, that saw in that way he was playing with the sand of that Bharat Mata. And that moment, that scene was so touchy. And he was like, I'm coming from Bhoga Bhumis. This is a Yoga Bhumi. This is a Dharma Bhumi. I'm coming from Bhoga Bhumis. The US and UK. And even this sand of this, my mother, will purify me again. You see what sort of the connection, deep rooted connection, is not just we merely saying some words. We feel ye hamari maa hai. So this motherhood, the concept of the motherhood come in this, the first stanza. So if we go like in some words in the first stanza, in first stanza, we Swayamsevak and Sevika, we address Mother Earth by 5 adjectives in different way. When we pray to the Bhagwan, हम बोलते हैं you सर्वशक्तिमान, आप महान हैं, आप सर्वस्व हैं. They are the different adjectives. When we talking to Mother Earth, there are 5 adjectives here in the first stanza. Sarva Mangala Mangalyam, the first adjective. You are most auspicious in all auspicious things. Sarva Mangal, Mangal karne wali, auspicious, Mangalyam. Among all auspicious things, you are the most auspicious. Sarva Mangala Mangalyam. ये शुभ करने वाली है, auspicious है, brings the positivity and divinity in the life. Those who know the traditions in Bharat, I'm not sure in the Kenya, but in Bharat, in deep villages, little villages, a farmer, before the monsoon, when they start farming, when they put the plow first time on in the farm, because before the rain they need to do this plow in the whole farm. So the farm is ready for the rain. So that plow is quite sharp and it's going in the earth. I've been to 10 years even in the tribal villages, and I have seen this tradition there as well. Before to put that plow on the Mother Earth, a farmer pray to Dharti Mata, ki O Dharti Mata, I know it will hurt you because it's so sharp, my plow, but to survival of this humankind, we need to grow something, and that's why I have to put this plow on you. Please forgive me. And that type of Dharti Ma Pujan, you are the most auspicious between all auspicious things. Even in the little villages where maybe illiterate people are there, but they know this feeling, Dharti Hamari Ma hai. Most of us, maybe we know the shloka in the morning when we get up, and the first thing, some shlokas we say. And out of these 2-3 shlokas, one shloka, normally all Hindus we do since ages. That is Lakshmi Mata, when we say the shloka, missing the shloka. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhe Saraswati, Karmule tu Govinda, Prabhate Karadarshanam, Samudra Vasane Devi. That's the shloka. So what we saying? Samudra Vasane Devi. In the morning we say it. Parvatastana Mandale, Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Kshamasvamaha. I think most of us, we know the shloka. O Ma, because we came from Bharat, so that time the shloka explained the Bharat Mata. O Ma, Samudra Vasane Devi. This the ocean is your clothes, is your sari. Parvatastana Mandale, Vishnupatni. And then we saying, when we talking to Bharat Mata or Dharti Mata, what we saying? What is the adjective? Vishnupatni. You are the Lakshmi. You are the goddess. Vishnupatni Namastubhyam. मैं आपको प्रणाम करता हूँ. Padasparsham. Whole night I was on the bed, but now I have to walk. Padasparsham. I'm touching my feet to you. Kshamasvame. Forgive me. I have to walk on you. Forgive me. धरती के लिए, how this Hindu, we think towards this Dharti Mata. In Bharat we say Bharat Mata, and outside we say Dharti Mata. It is synonyms. Sarva Mangala Mangalyam. You are the most auspicious between all auspicious things. Devim. You are the goddess. Such a beautiful word we say in the Prarthana to Dharti Mata. Do you remember when we're doing the Prarthana and we saying Devim? Hey Dharti Ma, aap Devi ho. You are the goddess. Devim. Sarvartha Sadhikam. Giver of all, whatever we need, you are the giver. Whatever we need. To survive, we need Anna. Dharti Ma give Anna. To survive, we need water. Water flow on the Dharti Mata. Because of Dharti Mata, this everything is possible. Even sometimes we need some more things. We dig Dharti Mata and to bring the whole thing. खाना पीना जो कुछ भी हमको चाहिए सब, everything is possible because of Dharti Mata. The tree are there. You are the giver of everything, whatever we need in this life. Sarva Mangala Mangalyam Devim Sarvartha Sadhikam Sharanyam Sarva Bhutanam. You are the refuge for all Bhuta Matra. Bhuta Matra mean Prani Matra. Jahan bhi pran hai, we're not talking about now human. We're not talking about only the human beings. Even the birds, whole day, they go anywhere here and there. But in the evening, they come back and take the shelter on the tree, and the tree on the Dharti Mata. For animals, for birds, for trees, for mountains, for rivers, everything exists because of the Dharti Mata. आप सबका रिफ्यूज हो, आप सबका रिफ्यूज हो, सब आप आकर के आप में ही शरण लेते हैं. सर्व मंगल मांगल्याम देवीम, नंबर 2, सर्वार्थ साधिकाम, नंबर 3, and number 4, शरण्याम सर्वभूतानाम, and number 5, नमामो भूमि मातरम. ओ धरती माँ, हम आपको प्रणाम करते हैं. Now this is a very interesting aspect also. If I compare with some other countries, in many countries in the world, the people see country as a person. We say personification of the country. They see country as a person. I live in England, and in England, they see the country in a woman form. They call it Lady Britannica. That's the name. Many places, if you visited UK, many places on some big buildings, on some big gates, you can see a statue. A lady sitting on the lion, the trishul in the hand, in one hand the trishul, in one hand some anna, some wheat, and that type of lady is there. It's exactly look like Durga Ma, sitting in the lion and the trishul in the hand. It is, if you see the 50 pence coin of UK, this murti is there. Who is this lady? Lady Britannica. The people of this country, they see the country in woman form. Many other countries, America, see in the 2 different ways. One, initially Uncle Sam, they see in a man way, Uncle Sam, if you remember, that Uncle Sam represent US. And number 2, this Statue of Liberty, that represent USA. Many, I just recently when I went to Ireland for the Pravas, Ireland, the whole people of Ireland, they see the country in a woman form called Lady Hibernia. Lady Hibernia represent the country. Most of the country see in a woman form, but to see in a woman form and to see in a mother form, 2 different things. The moment you see someone in mother form, then you can't exploit. You can't. And in 2 beautiful words in the Sanskrit, in the Hindi, shoshan or dohan. शोषण और दोहन. अगर गाय हमारी माँ है, हम उसको दोह सकते हैं, शोषण नहीं कर सकते. The moment we put the injections on the cow to bring more milk, it is शोषण. It is wrong. जैसे ही हमने धरती को माँ कहा, उसके बाद में we can get what we need from the धरती माता, but it's not for our greed. It's enough for our need. That's the Hindu view to look towards the Dharti Ma, the mother nature. If I quote a beautiful example, maybe you heard before, from Mahatma Gandhi. So Gandhi was staying in Anand Bhavan. Anand Bhavan is Allahabad. Allahabad, the house of Pandit Nehru. Nehru ji studied in the Western universities, studied here in England, typical Western culture person. Gandhi ji, like ahimsa, Bharatiya Sanskriti influenced person. So the way they think was quite different. So in the morning, Gandhi ji, maybe after breakfast or maybe after the brush, he was just washing the mouth, and Nehruji was just standing there, they're talking. And in that talk, Gandhiji forgot how much water he wasted just to wash the mouth. And then he realized, in our long talk, I wasted a lot of water. Maybe a jug of water I just wasted. And a little water was enough for that. And for the small point, he was regretting. And Pandit Nehru was smiling. And he said, Gandhiji, it's okay. It is Allahabad. Now it is Prayagraj. That time it was Allahabad. So Pandit Nehru said, it is Allahabad. Ganga Yamuna behti hai yahan. Pani ka koi kami nahi hai. There is no shortage of water here. Don't worry. Gandhiji answered Nehru. That answer is the answer of Hindu Sanskriti. Gandhiji said, yeah, Ganga Yamuna behti hai. वो हमारा बाप का प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है. That is not the property of our father, our personal property. They are here since thousands of years, and they're supposed to go ahead for next thousands of years. We need to take from that whatever least possible, whatever least we need. If more we need, more than our need, if we take from the nature, from the Dharti Ma, from Bharat Ma, it's chori. The same message comes in the one of the most beautiful Upanishad, Isha Upanishad. So if we read Isha Upanishad, it's a very small Upanishad. You can just finish in 1 hour. It's 18 shlokas, very small Upanishad and beautiful Upanishad. And the first shloka of that Upanishad, Isha Vasyamidang Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyang Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Magrada Kasya Swaddhanam. Rishi says, 10,000 years back, Rishi is saying in Isha Upanishad, in the first shloka, Ishavasyam midam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. In this jagat, whatever you can see, God pervades there. God exists there. ये सब ईश्वर की माया है. सर्वत्र ईश्वर है. पेड़ में, पौधे में, जानवर में, पक्षी में, सब जगह ईश्वर व्याप्त है. ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किंच जगत्याम जगत तेन, that's why त्यक्तेन भुंजीथा. If you want to use tyaktena, त्याग पूर्वक, take whatever minimum you need. Don't take more. Tena tyaktena bhunjitha ma. Don't gradaha, greedy. Kasya swaddhanam. Don't be greedy and don't steal other people's thing. Take from the nature, जितना आपको चाहिए उतना ही लेना, उससे ज्यादा नहीं लेना. ये हिंदू चिंतन है. This is the Hindu philosophy to look towards this mother nature. कि ये हमारी माँ है, ये हमारा property नहीं है. Okay, we need to take something. A beautiful example come in Ayurveda. So in Ayurveda, if a Vaidya for medicine needs some plant, because most of the Ayurvedic medicines, they come for plants. So in the traditional Ayurveda, the system is, if Vaidya need some plant to make some medicine to cure the human beings, Vaidya go to the plant and talk to the plant and say, my dear plant, for the well-being of the human beings, I need a little part of you. So I will come after 2 days again and I will take some little part of you for the well-being of the human being. Please forgive me and please permit me to take some part of you. Because according to Ayurveda, according to the philosophy of the Ayurveda, this plant is live. उस plant में भी प्राण है. and because वो plant है, उसको feelings है, उसका अपना family है, all of a sudden you go and you start just cutting the plant, it may panic, and in that panic the effect of that medicine will be less than you talk to the plant, and plant will be mentally ready in the 48 hours. Yes, part of my I need to give for the well-being of the human beings. That medicine will work more on the human beings than to the first scenario medicine. So deeper thinking, and these are scientific experiments, these are the scientific facts. Maybe earlier we didn't know the scientific logics behind that, but now the more and more science is growing and we know more and more things about that. If you can, please do watch 1 hour documentary on the YouTube, Message of Water. A Japanese scientist live in the USA, spent whole life to research on the water, and what he is saying, you watch the documentary and you will be amazed. Water listen you, water is live, water got feelings, and by experiment on the machine he shows you on the screen. If you praise the water, the quality of water goes up. If you curse the water, the quality of the water goes down. Even the crystals of the water, they go totally mismanaged and in a totally wrong shape if you curse the water. Such a beautiful scientific experiments going on nowadays, and they all coming back to the point which Hindus saying since thousands of years. ये वनस्पति, इसमें प्राण है, ये सर्वत्र ईश्वर व्याप्त है. हमने उसको in a divine way we said ईश्वर सर्वभूतानां, सब जगह ईश्वर है. सो जितना कम से कम लेना है उतना लीजिए. जगदीश चंद्र बसु, he discovered the life in the plants. Jagdish Chandra Basu got the Nobel Prize. He was the first person who proved that plants got life. And in the London, when he showed his experiments in the Royal Society of the Scientists, and when he showed, yes, plants, they feel, they listen, they have the life. That time, his one of the historical speech, and in that speech he says, in his speech, Jagdish Chandra Basu says, what I'm showing you through these experiments, all the English Gora scientists sitting there, you can imagine the scene, and Jagdish Chandra Basu standing there and showing them. Jagdish Chandra Basu says, what I'm showing you here is a little part of the philosophy the rishis of munis in my country, they said thousands of years back. Whatever they said, it's a very little part what I'm showing you, because by the science I can show you, and the rest of the things, maybe the today's science is not developed enough to show the evidences. Maybe in the future the science will be more developed. This is our drishti. So in this first stanza, if I say, we praying to Dharti Mata, going down to Dharti Mata, and from these 5 different adjectives, we praying to Dharti Mata, and we saying, O Dharti Ma, hamara pranam svikar karo. Please accept my pranam. Such a beautiful way to start the prarthana. If I add one more thing, we will go through the prarthana in next few weeks. In whole prarthana, there is no Sangha word. There is no Swayamsevak or Sevika word. This prarthana is a Hindu prarthana. Okay, we the Sangha people, maybe that's why we say the Sangha prarthana. It's prarthana for every Hindu. Any Hindu who or any human being who will chant this prarthana, he or she will enjoy this prarthana. I can say in short, this first stanza, in short, this is our manifesto, a Hindu manifesto towards all the nature related conferences and this environment friendly environment international conference, international seminars, and a lot of people talk about the environment now. When they ask what is the Hindu view towards the environment, this first stanza is our answer. This is the Hindu answer. This is the Hindu view. This is the Hindu manifesto towards the environment. And in this way, we start our prarthana. I think I should stop here and few more things we can explore through question answers.
We can now request everyone to switch on their videos, and you shall raise your hands to ask questions. So we can now start with our question and answer session.
Nikhil ji, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Nikhil ji, can you hear me?
Very clearly we can hear you.
Yes, please unblock the videos. We are not able to start the videos.
Please check, you might have got a request to switch on your video.
Okay. Chandrakant ji, namaste.
Namaste ji.
Just a quick request. आपने जो बोला था, the Japanese scientist who did the research about the water. What is exactly the name of that video on YouTube that we can actually have a look?
The Message of Water.
Message of Water. Okay, ठीक है, thank you.
Because it's a Japanese name, it will be difficult to pronounce for me.
Right, no, it's okay. Yeah, I was just researching it
Anand.
actually, but I
Yes.
did not get the
I can send the link. I can send the
please.
link.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
And these are not now new things. Many that sort of documentary is now available, which shows what we said in the ancient time. Now slowly science understanding.
Right, right. Very true.
In,
Very true.
In my way, if I say, today's science is like a bacha. Science need to grow a lot to understand what our rishis and munis said maybe thousands years back. A long journey science need to see.
Right, right, right. Thank you. Thank you.
Sejal ji raising the hand. Who is the admin? Yes, Sejal ji, you can ask. You can ask.
Chandrakant ji,
And
namaste.
other people, if we mute, would be better. When we want to speak, then only. There is a lot of noise in the background. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, Sejal ji.
Yeah, namaste, Chandrakant ji.
Ji.
I don't have a question, but I just want to thank you very much for giving us such good knowledge about our mothers, how we should feel special about Mother Earth and everything. And even I should say one thing, सब कुछ मिलता है दुनिया में, but मानेंगे. So if we can respect and take care of the earth more often, so then the world can be a better place today.
Right. I was just searching how the Kenya see personification of the country, how is in the Kenya. And I couldn't find the proper answer. Maybe if someone of you help. There are some mentions in that one word initially used to see, and it was a feminine word. It's not a masculine word. So, but now it's not very popular at the moment. I wish Mother Kenya word become popular in the Kenya, and people start, because when the slate is clean, the canvas is clean, you can paint some new things. we can give this beautiful thought to the even to the African Kenyan people. This is our mother. And maybe in the 50 years time, every person in the Kenya, they start saying Mother Kenya. So it needs to be our contribution. These are our cultural contribution to the country where we live in. Kenya is our karma bhumi. यही हमारी यशोदा है. वो देवकी कहीं और होगी. और कृष्ण का कोई भी फोटो आता है देवकी के साथ नहीं आता है, यशोदा के साथ ही आता है. तो हमारी जो देवकी है वो कहीं होगी, पर केन्या हमारी यशोदा है. और अगर मैं और भी एग्जांपल दूं तो सिंस एंशिएंट टाइम पुत्र का नाम लेते समय पुत्र का नाम मां के नाम में से निकलता था. इफ यू वॉच महाभारत, कृष्ण सेइंग टू अर्जुना, O Kaunteya, you heard the name? Kaunteya. Kaunteya mean what? Oh, the son of Kunti. तो पुत्र का नाम पिता में से नहीं निकलता था. When the Ram talking to Lakshmana, Ram saying, "Oh Saumitra." What does it mean by Saumitra? Oh, the son of Sumitra. That's why the name became Saumitra. So सन का नाम मां के नाम में से निकलता था, वहां से अटैच होता था. एंड कर्ण नेवर स्टेड एज कौंतेय. कर्ण बिकेम राधेय. कर्ण का नाम महाभारत में राधेय है, क्योंकि चलो कुंती ने तो जन्म दिया होता, पर बड़ा किसने किया? बड़ा राधा ने किया था. सो कर्ण बिकेम राधेय. सो केन्या हमारी यशोदा है. केन्या हमारी यशोदा है. It's very interesting when 2 years back when I came to Kenya and we visited this Laini village and I stayed night there. So a lot of people just sitting till late night, joking, laughing, and a lot of women there. And we just introducing everybody. Aapka kya naam hai, kya naam hai? Maybe Anita ji knows or some other karyakarta knows. One lady was there, Janet, in that village. तो हमने कहा okay आपका नाम Janet है. And then she mentioned one point which I didn't know. And she said, "Oh, my name is Janet, but if you ask in this village, where is Janet? No one knows. Just ask, where is the Mama Mutinda?" What she says. So the mother of Mutinda, where is she? So this is the tradition in the villages of the Kenya कि माँ का पुत्र से और पुत्र का माँ से परिचय ऐसे दिया जाता है. So these are deep-rooted traditions in humanity, not only in Hindus, in across the world. ये माँ और बेटे का, माँ और बेटी का, माँ और संतान का जो रिलेशन है, ये बहुत डिवाइन रिलेशन है. And the moment this Hindu philosophy we connected धरती माता with this connection माँ, बस जैसे हमने माँ कहा, फिर पूरा देखने का जो हमारा अंदाज है वो बदल गया. The way we see is totally changed. Now we can't exploit it. We can take whatever we need, but we can't exploit it. And this is the basic difference between this Hindu philosophy and the Western philosophy. Because in Western philosophy, most of the Western world, their philosophy came from the background of the Christianity. Christianity is there. Doesn't matter is the communism or the consumerism or socialism or how many different philosophies. Christianity stays in the background of these all philosophies. And so we need to understand the way they see towards the nature or the earth. What is their background? What is their psyche behind that? Psyche exists in the Christianity. And if you go and do research in the Christianity says, then on the seventh day, when the God was creating one by one, then Adam and Eve, and then on the seventh day, God created earth for you. For who? For Adam and Eve. So the basic idea is this all is for me. This all is for me. And I can take anything because I'm the king. That is the basic psyche of the Christianity which influenced all other Western philosophies. ये सब मेरे लिए है. तो फिर उस समय किसी जानवर को मार के खाने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती. ये मेरे लिए है जो भी. For my enjoyment, whatever I do, I will do. So if I give again a beautiful example which Deen Dayal ji used to give, if we say this is the circle and the whole nature standing on the circle, animal, birds, mountains, rivers, air, whatever you see in the nature, if they all in the circle, in the Western philosophy, human beings standing in the center. In that circle, humans standing in the center. I am the king and I will control this all. In Hindu philosophy, this all in the center, on a circle, exactly same, the whole nature on the center, this human being also standing on the circle, not in the center. We are also part of the nature. We are nature. When we say nature, nature means not for something else. I am also nature. We are also part of the nature. So that is the way we look towards the nature. This is the Hindu view. And this, in the first range of the prarthana, we try to remember and we try to tell to the world, this is the Hindu view, to look towards the dharati and the nature.
Any more questions?
Yeah, Chandrakant ji.
जी.
Yeah, Deepak ji Shir ने मुझे वो भेजा what the video is called. So मैंने सबके के लिए information के लिए chat में लिख लिया है. But everybody who's listening is called Dr. Masaru Emoto. Dr. Masaru Emoto. And as you mentioned, a message from water. They can सबके chat में है, so they can actually have a look.
Again, if you want to read some more things, read on the Google. It is available on the Google as well, and maybe some books then you can buy. The Thoughts of Arnold Toynbee, a Western philosopher, one of the greatest philosopher of the last century, Arnold Toynbee. And to read his thoughts about this, the comparison of this, the Western ideas and the Hindu ideas and the Indian ideas. And there is a beautiful conversation, again, a conversation with a Japanese scientist. In that scientist, this Arnold Toynbee says, whatever this crisis of the environment happening at the moment in the world, this Western philosophy is the root cause. They exploit like anything. And then they make a lot of halla gulla. Ye ho raha hai, wo ho raha hai, carbon kya, wo helium is going on, and this which layer of the environment in getting very thin now, and they are responsible for that all. And in that conversation, Arnold Toynbee mentioned this philosophy was exist since 2000 years, but however, in the 1900 years, the damage was not that much. Despite of that philosophy, the damage happened in the last 100 years after the industrialization. जब से industrialization आया है, big machines आई हैं in the Europe. This industrialization happened in the 1930s. After industrialization, this damage became like 1,000 times, because उससे पहले, if you want to dig the earth, you have to dig by your hands, and there is a limit. कि आप कितना खोदोगे ना, आदमी थक जाता है. अभी तो आपके पास machines हैं, you can do anything. And this damage to the environment, this happened. This is the good mixture of this industrialization and these Western philosophies who believe everything is for my enjoyment. So it's very interesting to go that sort of all the conversation and to see how this Western intellectual world, they also accepting, maybe they don't accept fully because of their ego. Otherwise they know what's the truth. And we should not go in the trap of this environment friendly webinar or seminar and the agencies. They are rubbish. This recently, the last year, the new girl, 14, 15-year-old Swedish girl emerged like a environment ambassador in the world. You know the name? Greta. You must have seen her picture, and she became like a new ambassador in the world for the environment. They all are rubbish Western conspiracies. No need to be mad behind that, and good to find out the reasoning behind that. who create these people, who bring these people like a hero, develop them and use them against these Eastern philosophies. They all are bigger conspiracies. It may be the Greta, it may be the Malala, it may be someone else. There are some agencies who choose these people, develop these people, make them hero, and then use them for these hidden agendas. If I give you one of the beautiful example, this president of the Myanmar, the lady Aung Suu Kyi. You know about the lady Aung Suu Kyi? So this whole Western world, they spent their 25 years to develop Aung Suu Kyi as their agent, and they put her back in the Myanmar, and she became the president. Unfortunately, when she became the president, she slipped from their hands, and she became more a Myanmar person than to what they wanted. And then you see in last 2 years, 3 years, one by one, these all the Western agencies, they said, हमने आपको ये prize दिया था, we taking our prize back. We gave you many prizes in the past. Now one by one, they're taking the prizes back from the Aung Suu Kyi because she is not fulfilling their agendas. So in this world of the human right, environment, there's a great deal and great conspiracies going on. Hindus need to be aware, and we need to stand on our ground and to say, this is we stands for. That's why we need to know more.
चंद्रकांत जी नमस्ते।
Yashi.
नमस्ते चंद्रकांत जी।
जी। Yeah, we can hear you, Jayesh ji. Please speak.
जैसे आपने बोला मदर केन्या, और आपने बोला कि नाम माँ से शुरू होता है, तो यहाँ भारत में केन्या में पहले हराम्बे वर्ड यूज करते थे। जैसे हम शाखा में गेम्स शुरू करते उसके पहले नारे लगाते हैं, यहाँ पहले यूज होता था कोई भी काम शुरू करने से पहले, लेकिन अभी तो बंद हो गया काफी साल से। तो मैं भी कहीं ना कहीं वापस इंट्रोड्यूस करें तो आगे बढ़ सकता है उसमें।
That's a very good point, and that's a matter of a proper thinking. I can see swamsevaks from the Uganda also, from other countries also. Whichever the country we're living in, what is our contribution to that country? What is the cultural contribution we giving back to that country? It's very easy to give the examples of Cambodia, Indonesia, and see our ancestors 1,000 years back went there and how they flourished the whole country like anything, and the huge temples still are there. It's not enough to give that examples. The country we live in, we are well off. We are influential like anything, but just to we give influential, we will be influential in the terms of the money, the finance, the business, or in some cultural way also we will influence something. It's a matter of deep thinking in our Karyakartas, how culturally we can help enhance these countries. And unfortunately, the way we have thousands of Mahapurush in the Hindu history, if you go in the Kenyan history, you can't find that type of the historical things. So to make them culturally rich and confidence about their identity is necessary. And maybe if they can do, we need to do. We are the children of Mother Kenya or Mother Uganda or whatever. We need to do this thing. We need to think. Good point. I think the time is over.
चंद्रकांत जी, आपने जो विषय जो मातृभूमि का छेड़ा है बहुत अच्छा विषय है, और दूसरा इसमें जो आपने उदाहरण दिया कि केन्या में माताएं जो हैं बच्चों के नाम से जानी जाती हैं, बिल्कुल तथ्य है, ठीक बात है। हमारा भी काफी अच्छा अनुभव है कि मामा डेजी, मामा जॉय, मामा ब्रायन, इस प्रकार माताएं अपने आप को रिकॉग्नाइज करती हैं पूरे शहर में। कभी स्कूल्स में भी और सोसाइटी के अंदर। उसी प्रकार जो आपने एक विषय छोड़ा कि अब हमारे को भी हम क्या उसमें बदलाव ला सकते हैं अपने अपने माध्यम से, तो उसके लिए एक आग्रह रहेगा कि हम लोग लोकल समाज के साथ और उनके साथ जुड़े, जैसे हमने शाखा के माध्यम से भी शुरू किया अपना जो एराइज केन्या के माध्यम से, और भी उनके साथ जुड़ेंगे तो और हम इम्पैक्ट डाल सकेंगे।
Good. So if I conclude, the first stanza of Prarthana, maybe in the whole 1 hour we just discuss only one stanza. I don't know how many weeks it will take, but it's a journey, it's a Jnana Ganga. So let's see how it goes. In the first stanza, what we saying, this Mother Earth and this Mother Nature, they are our Ma, and this is the Hindu view to look towards the Earth and the Mother, and this is a great message for the rest of the world. We should be aware about that. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad, everyone. Any more questions, you'll send it to Divyesh or myself. For the next week's session, they shall be answered next week. Dhanyavad. Shubh Ratri, everyone.
सबको नमस्ते, शुभ रात्रि।
धन्यवाद।
सभी को